Now, Nigel is in the jungle, right? Being very sensible and seriously. Have a little look at this. And was faced by a woman called Nella. Never heard of her, but
Nella
apparently
Rose.
she's very famous
TikTok star.
on TikTok. I think maybe I should go onto TikTok. I scream a lot.
You should.
So here's,
I scream a lot.
I like ice cream. Here's Nella and Nigel having a little chat about immigration.
But this is what I was saying to you.
Apparently you're anti-immigrants.
Who told you that?
Oh, the internet.
Oh, well, there we are, then. It must be true. It must be true.
It must be.
It must be true.
Okay, but then why don't black people like you?
You'd be amazed they do.
Well, then,
You'd be amazed.
Nigel!
If you came with me... If you
Nigel!
came with me... If you came with me through South London, you'd be astonished.
Oh, wow. What were you doing in South London, Nigel?
Well, I'm there every day. We cannot go on with the numbers coming to Britain that are coming. Do you know why?
I'm one of the numbers.
Oh, right. So that's it then. So should it be 5 million a year, 10 million?
Question,
No,
right?
you don't seem to understand.
Nigel, hang on.
Those immigrants that are coming in.
And since 2000, the British population has increased by 10 million. 10 million.
Yeah, we're
Good
growing.
thing. Right?
Good thing, unless you want a GP.
As far as I'm concerned, that woman needs to be dragged out of there because that's racist. In every way, shape or form, that was racist. I know Nigel quite well, very well, in fact, and have done for years and years
I've
and
met
years.
Nigel through you.
Yeah, and he is not racist. He's a sensible man, which is why, if he was prepared to, I don't know, join an established political party, he could well be a prime minister.
Yeah.
And he is not anti-immigrant or anti-everything. He's sensible and serious, because what's going to happen if people like, what was her name?
Nella Rose.
No, okay. Never heard of her, but she's, you know, quite entertaining while she's screaming and talking complete and utter rubbish.
But if you don't want unlimited immigration, you're basically far right.
Yeah.
That's what you're accused
Just
of.
a minute.
Ridiculous.
I think that is the most disgusting thing, because if you'd said that the other way round, you would have been bleeped out and dragged out of that jungle.
Well,
I
if
think.
Nigel was a
Just
black guy,
shut up a minute.
I don't know where to go.
Ash.
So it is racist.
Ash, I want that woman dragged out of the jungle because she is completely racist. It's not acceptable on television in this country. The fact is, not only is she racist against Nigel or saying he's racist, but she's thick.
Yeah.
And she doesn't understand the situation. You may talk. You.
But now-
Do you think
But
Anton
let
Deck
me
could drag her out, though? I don't think Anton Deck could
The
drag her out.
fact is, this just shows the woke nonsense that's going on. She's so arrogant, she's uneducated. She just thinks something she's seen on the internet makes Nigel not like black people. She was shocked that he's ever been to South London. She is so ignorant.
He lives in South East
and the
London,
fact
for goodness
is,
sake.
this is what's going on with the whole silly woke brigade who don't actually understand what, you know, is real in life.
He went to
And
Dulwich College.
Can I tell you, Nigel
Studied
is
my brother.
reaching
Yeah, studied your
out
brother,
to the
yeah.
younger audience. This is really working for Nigel
You didn't
because
get in.
Nella Rose got put on the trials, the public voted for her.
So
to
they don't
do them.
like her. That's good.
And he's really reaching out to a younger audience, and that's what you want. I was the last person to see Nigel before he went into the jungle.
She's a woman.
You might
Yeah,
think
isn't
that,
she?
but actually
No.
came 5 minutes around my house.
And then after that, he came round to mine.
I knew it.
No, but I'm just saying he wants to really have a new younger audience, and he is going
Well,
for a new
yeah.
political career when he gets out. He's
And
going
also,
his
he
way.
needs to change where he works. But that's another thing.
But he's getting big time into politics when he gets out.
I know,
And Rishi
I
is
know.
watching, and he's very worried because Rishi Sunak,
Well,
who
he's
has
finished.
brought,
He's finished.
who's brought Cameron in, which is another thing I'll
The
talk
sensible thing,
about.
though, is that Nella will probably stay and possibly even win it if she keeps behaving in the way she is.
Well, TikTok have thousands of people, don't they? I mean, she got
No,
millions.
she's not popular, and
Good.
she's upset
Well,
already.
she's got millions.
Fred, you know, who's on first dates, by saying because he said I'm
by
old
the
enough
way,
to be your dad, she
that
said
was
that's
slightly-
offensive.
Don't know what
That
they're
was
talking about.
the most stupid, thick, ignorant thing I've said. So I think they've got to the bottom of really, they can get a couple of people like Nigel and Fred.
Talking about bottoms, his bare bottom was on telly, wasn't it?
Yeah, they've shown his bottom a couple of times.
And what was it like? I didn't see.
Well, I thought
it
it
was
was
quite
a very
nice.
nice
Did you
bottom.
like it?
Very nice bottom. I thought it was quite nice.
Lorraine Kelly didn't like it though.
Lorraine Kelly is not somebody I like mentioned on my show. Thank you very much indeed. We don't need to talk about her.
No, but I have to just say that just shows what this woke madness has gone to another level. This lady
ITV
on
should
there
be ashamed of themselves.
has just shown herself up. I think it's really embarrassing, and I think she'll be first out. And I tell you something, she's helping Nigel win points. Nigel win this show.
Yeah.
I really think
Well, I
so.
hope Nigel wins it. He's the one who should. I think Jackie Dettori.
Who's Jackie Dettori?
Frankie Dettori.
Frankie Dettori.
Is he on it?
The
He's in
jockey,
it.
yeah, he's
He's
on it.
brilliant,
And he's already the head coach on it. He's
And I
winning
think
the
he'll be
task.
great. But I've never heard of the other guy, the boxer, with a funny moustache.
Who's the
Tony.
boxer?
Tony, I'm trying to think of his surname. Yes, he hasn't. He fought David Hay in 2 contests, but he's quite. Him and Nigel. He wasn't very nice about Nigel on Twitter. Well, formerly known as Twitter, X was very rude about Nigel. So I think there's going to be a few more arguments. But Nigel's had to put up with Fred going on about Brexit.
Yeah.
You know, this girl's saying he's a racist.
But Nigel has been calm and cool. The only thing I worry about is that every time he's given a trial, and I could see he thought he'd get every trial. Could see on his face. Yeah. But every time he gets a trial, he'll do it and he won't complain.
No.
And people would like to see him getting upset a little more.
That's the private school
I don't think he
education
will.
for you.
But he won't.
Stiff
And you
upper
know
lip.
why? Nigel wants to have the airtime because when you do the trials, you get more TV time. That's what Nigel wants. He wants to appeal to the younger audience.
But he'll only appeal to the younger audience if he gets upset.
Well, I don't think so. I think he spoke back. His response to this girl was so cool.
Do you think
and the
rebelling
way
on
did you see him in the eating challenge?
I've
4
not
different
seen
types of
Well,
anuses.
I've seen him eat stuff like that in
But
real
that
life.
That won't encourage people
Enjoys
to
that
vote
sort of
for him to do more.
Well,
But
no.
I could be wrong. I hope I am.
I think